Morning, Swati Cop. It's about 9 o'clock Sunday morning here. You know, it's a funny thing what your mind can do. I'm guilty of it myself. I listen to a lot of these triathlon podcasts and these other experts about running and long distance and being an older fellow like me. I'm 50 years old. Was not an athlete growing up. I worked hard. I worked in the shipyard, constructions, up and down, tanks, ladders, hard back-breaking work. So I didn't have time for sports. Not until I got later in life. I started doing triathlons at 42. I moved out of the country and didn't have a lot of time for anything else but work, and didn't have no family on the island at the time. I lived in the Bahamas. So I just started running more, and I started doing cycling and swimming, and just enjoyed myself, and finally done something in my life for myself. Well, to get back to the mind, I've been listening to all these people, injuries this, injuries that, you risk of injuries, you do too much, you injuries, you work too hard, you injuries, you run too much, you injuries. And then I have a little injury with Achilles tendon myself. But the thing is I let that suck me dry. I let it stop me. I let my own mind. Every time I'd start working a little hard, I'd say, well, I need to back off because I might hurt myself. Or, oh, I'm a little sore, I need to stop. You know, sometimes you got to get out of that crap, you know. You just got to work. You got to do whatever you got to do to get it done. So I've been here in Thailand. This is about 3 weeks now. And I run a couple of times, and my Achilles tendon was sore, so I made every freaking excuse in the world not to do it. If it's too hot, or my wife wanted to go to town, or we got up later, the baby was playing in the morning, I didn't want to leave her. I used every excuse I could not to. So the last 13 days, the first this month, I decided I'm going to run no matter what every morning for the next 30 days. Well, this is 13 days into it, and I have. And one of the excuses I make, if it rains, this is rainy season in Thailand, so we got a big chance of it raining. But I started training my mind. I started saying, look, if it's going to rain, I'm going to run anyway. And what happened, it's almost like the day before Christmas. I got excited about running in the rain. So 3 or 4 o'clock this morning, when I heard the thunder roll, I woke up excited I was going to run. Now, any other time I'd use that for excuse and not. But I did. I got up, I got my breakfast, I drank my drinks, I got everything ready. I put some old shoes on because I know I'm going to get muddy. And about 3/4 of my trip around the village is on this dirt road. And on the main road, they're doing construction, so I have to run down a dirty, muddy track. So all morning, I wore these older shoes, full of mud, full of water, heavy. And I went ahead and I didn't run 2 miles like I do when I make excuses. I didn't run 3 miles. I went ahead and run 7 miles this morning. Raining, wet, running through puddles up to my ankles, and it was fun. I had a blast. The best run I've done in a long time. With all that being said, what I'm saying, it's all in your mind. Get excited about working out. Get excited about challenges. Get excited about running uphill. Get excited about getting tired. Get excited about getting sore. Just get excited about doing things. Get up and go. Come on and join me. Join me in this healthness, fitness, fad, or whatever you call it. All it's going to do is improve your life. I am 50 years old. I'll be 51 in February. I feel better than I have in my 30s. I feel better than I ever did in my life. You just got to get up and move. Change your lifestyle. If you got people sitting around drinking, walk away from them. You got people want to sit around and eat. Every time they turn around and just sit around and eat and celebrate, eat. Walk away from them. Get out and be with people like yourself. Be with people that's going to change you. Because let me tell you, later in life, and I've seen this myself, these older people, overweight, obese, diabetes, legs swelled up, cannot walk, cannot do anything, restricted, miserable, contemplating suicide, they're so miserable. Don't be that guy. Get up and move. Keep pushing. That's all I can say. Keep pushing. Thanks.